Welcome to Before the Council, a reading of the Revere City Council agenda for the meeting of Monday, September 24th, 2018. There are 21 items on the agenda this week. Coverage begins at 4:30 p.m. with a Public Safety Subcommittee meeting chaired by Councilor Charles J. Patch Sr. He's scheduled to be joined by Councilor Arthur F. Guanasso, Councilor Ira Novoselsky, Councilor John F. Powers, and Councilor Daniel Rizzo. The committee will discuss the following items. First, pursuant to Council Order 18-281, this is the motion of Councilors Janino and McKenna, that the mayor requests the Department of Public Works to investigate the feasibility of using a more visible paint color for crosswalks. The Revere Beautification Committee and Beachmont Improvement Committee would like to see a brighter color, such as red, to draw more attention to the crosswalks. And second, pursuant to Council Order 18-290, this is the motion by Councilors Morabito and Keefe that the mayor conduct a feasibility study to implement LED smart crosswalks throughout the city. Further, the grants should be looked into in order to launch this smart program. At 5 p.m., we have the Ways and Means Subcommittee meeting chaired by Councilor Daniel Rizzo. Also on the committee, Councilor Arthur F. Guanasso, Councilor Stephen Morabito, Councilor Charles J. Patch Sr., and Councilor George J. Rotundo. The committee will discuss the following item. Pursuant to Council Order 18-245, this is regarding the communication from the Director of Finance requesting acceptance of Massachusetts General Laws, Chapter 32B, Section 20, relative to OPEB. At 5:30, we have the Committee of the Whole meeting. The City Council Committee of the Whole will meet for the purpose of holding a collation for the 2018 championship teams of the Revere Youth Baseball League. This collation coincides with Council Order 18-283, submitted by Councilor Keefe. Leading into the City Council meeting, we have the Appointment Subcommittee meeting at 5:55, chaired by Councilor Arthur F. Guanasso, along with Councilor Patrick M. Keefe, Jr., Councilor Joanne M. McKenna, Councilor Stephen Morabito, and Councilor Anthony T. Zambuto. The committee will consider the following appointment. Pursuant to Council Order 18-289, this is the appointment of Landmark Utilities and Site Excavation Corporation of Swampscott, Massachusetts, as a licensed drain layer. Please note that in order for an appointment to be confirmed by the full City Council, the appointee must attend the Appointment Subcommittee meeting. As mentioned earlier, the Revere City Council meeting begins at 6 p.m. with a salute to the flag. And calendar item number 1, the roll call of members, and calendar item number 2, the approval of the journal of the regular meeting of September 17, 2018. Calendar item number 3, pursuant to Council Order 18-283, this is regarding the motion presented by Councilor Keefe that the City Council recognize the 2018 Revere Youth Baseball Championship teams and coaches for their tremendous accomplishments. Minor League Nationals Sergio Reyes and team, AAA champion Angels, Doug Goodwin and team, and Major League Cardinals Carl Svensson and team. Calendar item number 4, pursuant to Council Order 18-305, this is the motion presented by Councilor Rotundo that the City Council awards certificates of commendation to the owners of Saffy Market, Kelly's Roast Beef, and The Good Diner for donating food to victims of the Franklin Avenue fire. Calendar item number 5, public hearings. Pursuant to Council Order 18-308, hearing called as ordered on the application of a beer group, Incorporated, Somerville, Massachusetts, seeking permission from the Revere City Council to expand and alter a non-conforming structure by adding a second floor to the existing footprint of the structure on lots 205 and 206 at 148 Squire Road in Revere. Calendar item number 6, also under public hearings. Pursuant to Council Order 18-309, hearing called as ordered on the application of National Grid to install a conduit from the existing pole number 307 to number 7 Belcher Street. Calendar item number 7, Public Safety Subcommittee report. Pursuant to Council Order 18-281, this is regarding the motion presented by Council President Janino, Council Vice President McKenna, that the mayor requests the DPW to investigate the feasibility of using a more visible paint color for crosswalks. The Revere Beautification Committee and Beachmont Improvement Committee would like to see a brighter color such as red to draw more attention to the crosswalks. Calendar item number 8, also under the Public Safety Subcommittee report. Pursuant to Council Order 18-290, the motion presented by Councilors Morabito and Councilor Keefe that the mayor conduct a feasibility study to implement LED smart crosswalks throughout the city. Further, that grants should be looked at in order to launch this smart program. Calendar item number 9 begins the Ways and Means Subcommittee report. Pursuant to Council Order 18-245, this is regarding the communication from the Director of Finance relative to the acceptance of Massachusetts General Laws 32B, Section 20, as amended. Calendar item number 10 is the Appointments Subcommittee report. Pursuant to Council Order 18-289, this is a communication from the mayor relative to the appointment of Landmark Utilities and Site Excavation Corporation as a licensed drain layer. Calendar item number 11, Communications. Pursuant to Council Order 18-310, this is a communication from Mr. Edward Bomarcy of Bickford Avenue relative to barriers and debris at the McKinley School, filed at the City Clerk's office on September 17th, 2018. Dear City Council President, I am the owner of the property at 50-60 Foster Street, Revere, Massachusetts, and request that you present this petition or plea to the next City Council meeting for their consideration and action. I watched your last meeting where the discussion of the beautification of the downtown area of this fine city that was described as the heart of the city. The discussion continued as regards the end of Broadway at the Circle that does not meet the standards of the downtown heart of the city area. As a longtime resident of this fine city, I am in total agreement as to the importance of the proposed continuation of the beautification process as it reflects on the quality of the neighborhoods as well as the professionalism of the city management. I compliment the City Council for addressing the situation. That being said, I feel that the importance of the care and attention of the entire city is of equal importance. I am sure that you and the council will agree with this desire. Unfortunately, I have entered certain cities that are beautifully adorned with planters containing plants or flowers, gas lighting, and obvious care and attention, only to turn a corner and be surprisingly disappointed. I don't feel that this scenario is appropriate for the city of Revere. The recent construction of the new McKinley Hill School is a marked accomplishment for this city. It is certainly a deserving honor for the supreme sacrifice that the Hill family made for this country. The school is absolutely beautiful and stands as a monument for the accomplishments that this and past administrations have worked tirelessly for. Unfortunately, when one leaves the sparkling beauty of the heart of the city, better known as Broadway, and turns down Foster Street at the Santander Bank, there are no flowers. As one approaches the beautiful new McKinley School, there are no planters, and there are no gas street lighting fixtures. As one begins to round the corner towards Park Avenue, they are first faced with the old McKinley School parking lot. Alongside of the lot, there is a multitude of concrete Jersey construction barriers. Some broken and flipped on their sides, they pose a dangerous threat and a hazard to every citizen, old or young, who shortcuts to or from Yeaman Street through the parking lot. Between these monuments of blight, one can find garbage, metal cans and broken glass, junk food wrappers and dead vegetation, and more. Standing on the property line of the adjoining property, these visions of an uncared-for DPW yard or an abandoned construction site stand like soldiers blocking the view of travelers, while trespassers benefit by a place for a quick spot to slip over to the side of the adjoining town homes and down a few sips, shoot a little dope, and then baptize the nip containers and use hypodermic needles they've dropped there with a quick, mostly unobserved urination. I have in the past made 2 written requests to the current administration pleading for their attention to this matter. I have been told by other departments that the barriers belong to the DPW, but I am unable to get any verification as to ownership. In all, I have been stonewalled. Although Mayor Arrigo and the police department has given attention to the rowdy adolescent youth that used to congregate there until late night, keep occupants awake with their foul language, shouting, and apparent threatening conduct, I received absolutely no response as to the possible barrier removal from anybody or department. As regards the removal of the barriers, it would allow me to maintain the side of the adjacent building, or even cut the grass without crawling through on hands and knees to remove glass, needles, metal cans, paper wrappers, and plastic nip bottles. In an effort to maintain the grass absent damage to the lawnmower or the operator, your prompt response to my plea is requested. In closing, I implore the City Council to take action in this matter and attend to the blight. And it's signed Edward F. Bomarcy. Calendar item number 12, pursuant to Council Order 18-311. This is a communication from Healthy Community Initiatives requesting the adoption of a complete street policy. Dated September 20th, 2018. Dear Council members, I am writing to you on behalf of my department, the Healthy Community Initiatives Office, and the Department of Strategic Planning and Economic Development to address the Revere City Council on September 24th, 2018 regarding the adoption of a complete street policy for the city of Revere. A complete street policy for Revere will serve as a guide to incorporate specific road design features where deemed appropriate to make our roads safe and accessible for all users. Many other municipalities within the Commonwealth have adopted similar policies and have received funding through Mass DOT to help pay for infrastructure projects within their city or town. These funds are in addition to funding received from Chapter 90, Transportation Improvement Program, TIP, the Mass Works Infrastructure Program, and Community Development Block Grants, CDBG. Once the Council adopts this policy, the city can apply with Mass DOT to be recognized as a complete street community. This recognition will put Revere in the funding pipeline for future projects. Please let me know if you have any questions regarding this request. Sincerely, Julie DeMoro, Active Transportation Manager, Healthy Community Initiatives Office. Calendar item number 13, motions. Pursuant to Council Order 18-312, this is a motion presented by Councilor Rizzo that the mayor inform the City Council as to the status of the RFP process, the request for proposals, for rodent prevention and rodent control utilizing the $150,000 allocated by the City Council in June of 2018. Calendar item number 14. Pursuant to Council Order 18-313, motion presented by Councilor Rizzo that the mayor notify RCN and their contractors operating in the city of Revere, reminding them of OSHA rules and standards. Bucket trucks have been reportedly being driven with employees up in the bucket, creating a dangerous situation for both the employees and the residents should the truck ever flip and land on unsuspecting people, property, or power lines. Calendar item number 15, pursuant to Council Order 18-314. This is a motion presented by Councilor Rizzo that the mayor inform the City Council on the status of the new barrel program, a timeline for implementation, and source of funding to execute the purchases. Calendar item number 16, pursuant to Council Order 18-315, motion presented by Councilor Rizzo that the mayor instruct inspectional services in the Public Works Department to monitor and remove signs from public telephone poles and other public property offering private services. Calendar item number 17, pursuant to Council Order 18-316, motion presented by Councilor Patch that the mayor requests the Traffic Commission to investigate the feasibility of installing safety measures, including but not limited to stop signs or traffic lights at the intersection of Malden Street and Newhall Street. This is a very dangerous intersection for students and other pedestrians. Further, that an additional crossing guard be stationed at Charger Street and North Avenue to enable students to cross Malden Street safely at this location. Calendar item number 18, pursuant to Council Order 18-317, motion presented by Councilor Keefe that the mayor be requested to provide an update on the installation of security cameras at Harry Delarusso Stadium. Calendar item number 19, pursuant to Council Order 18-318, this is a motion presented by Councilor Keefe that the mayor requests the Traffic Commission to establish restrictions for vehicles being used to hold scrap metal and garbage overnight on city streets. Currently, many of these vehicles are skirting commercial vehicle licenses and operating businesses on the public roadways. Calendar item number 20, pursuant to Council Order 18-319. This is a motion presented by Councilor Rizzo that the mayor requests a representative from the SUDI office, that is the Substance Use Disorder Initiatives Office, to appear before the City Council to discuss their workload and schedule. And calendar item number 21, pursuant to Council Order 18-320. This is a motion presented by Councilor Novoselsky that the mayor contact the MBTA to trim the trees at the Revere Beach Tea Station from Shirley Avenue to Beach Street. The trimming should create a 10-foot canopy over the walkway. A copy of this motion to be sent to Speaker DeLeo and Senator Boncore for their assistance. And this has been before the Council, a reading of the Revere City Council agenda for the meeting of Monday, September 24th, 2018. I'm Rick Promise, and I'll see you at the Council.